Welcome back. I'm tired of working in the house. Tired of it. I need to do some outside stuff. So, you see here how my little baby fruit trees are growing all crooked and funny? It's because these trees are shading them out. So, they're leaning over, looking for sunlight. So I got my Junkyard chainsaw, and borrowed the pole saw from the shop. We're going to do something about it. I'm going to find some place safe to set this camera facing behind me here. And I don't have any safety glasses, hard hat, cut chaps. I do have a pair of gloves, but I'm not going to wear them. So we're going to go into this with no safety gear and no real plan or knowing what we're supposed to be doing or the right way to do it. We're just going to wing it. I'm going to set you here. Yeah, you can see that. That one and that one. Hopefully that's good. Otherwise, well, we're just going to film a bunch of nothing. Hopefully I don't crush my new fruit trees or hurt myself too bad. Well, yeah, that was pretty much aimed in the right spot. It's not everything I wanted, but it's as high as I can reach with the pole saw. So I'm not sure how to get these guys here. I don't have any climbing riggings. I don't particularly like the idea of tying a ladder to that tree and climbing up that high, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be good enough. I'm not sure. But we got this one behind to do. I think this one's going to be easy. I'm just going to cut it there. Not there because there's a bunch of dog chain and shit wrapped around it, and the saw will kick out and it'll kill me to death, and that'll be terrible. But it overhangs the trees out here too far, so we're going to get some rope. What do we do? We're going to get some rope. We're going to get to come along. A couple of shackles and a pulley maybe. And if I pull it that way and cut on this side, I probably won't die. Probably. Maybe this won't go on YouTube. Maybe this one becomes like one of them snuff films on rotten.com. Is that still out there? Is there? Can I say snuff film on YouTube? Does rotten.com still exist? Is Does anybody below the age of 30 know what rotten.com is? Anyway, this is our next target here. So we're going to get some fixings and we'll come back and figure this out. Alright. So I guess we get some kind of instructional something out of all this mess. So I'm going to use this little baby shackle here to be a counterweight. So let me hold this up in front of my face, run my rope through. I'm sure they make tools for this, but I don't have those. I'm going to go this way. We'll do it the easy way. I'm already tired. I worked a day today. And then I'm down here with a boiled can of Monster. Just make a loop, right? And just fold that down like some bunny ears. You pull these together. You get a loop that looks like that. Stick them in there. This pin goes through this way and tightens. Not doing a very good job. And then like that, and I'll be able to wing and throw this thing over there. It'd be great. There's a name for this knot. I don't remember it. There's a way to tie it without doing it that way, but I'm a little too stunned. Unfortunately, my big shackles are on the mini skid steer, which is not here. So hopefully these two babies and that medium one will be enough weight. All right, we're not going to be able to pull that out right. I kind of knew that. That's a lot of beef. So let me set you up facing the anchor tree. So we're going to anchor off of this one here with a couple of pulleys. The idea is just to get enough tension there so that when I start to cut that, it'll pull this way. This is probably where somebody's going to get in the comments down below and go, it's not the way the book says it, does it? The book says to do it. And I ain't got the book. I don't know what I'm doing. So these little babies hold a ton, but the rope only holds 300 pounds. The safety factor in the rope should pull like 6 before anything bad happens. So as long as I only put like 500 pounds of tension on it, and I only weigh about $1.75, yank on this rope. I do got some pulleys, and if I'd have paid better attention in school, I'd be able to tell you what kind of leverage you get off 2 pulleys, right? 1 pulley doesn't give you anything, it changes direction, and 2 cuts the load in half or makes me twice as big. Yeah, carry the 7. It's gonna be fine. Get over here. Let's look at this debacle. Stay. I wasn't supposed to do this. Would it fit? Doesn't fit. Okay. What are you looking at? You're staring at my feet. Doesn't matter that it doesn't fit because you can't see anyway. This damn thing. Really ought to buy a real tripod, I guess. So I'm gonna have to lengthen this guy out to meet that guy. Hopefully enough of this is in focus to use. I'm not a very good YouTuber. I'm barely a passable handyman. Can't see. Why didn't you say something? There we go. I got that end through there. This end through here. Oh. Huh. Didn't really do anything. I don't think that's enough tension, but I'm a little nervous. Should have got bigger rope, I think. I'm running on a half an hour. You just staring at my nuts and ass as if it'll fuck with rope. Probably should have called in some help for this. Is it too late for that? It's about an hour and a half of sunlight left. Just send it. I think we're just gonna, I'm gonna readjust this. I think we're just gonna send it. All right, we're just gonna fucking send it. So, that's not very tight, but I yanked on this mother. 2 pulleys means I can, double my force right. We got, what we got here? A couple of half hitches to hold it tight. Can you see those? I gotta give props to tree guys. Like I cut firewood. I'm not afraid of a chainsaw, but I got a ladder tied to a tree so I can cut this and hope it don't swing down and kill me. I'm not gonna film it. One, is probably not going to make for good filming. Actually, it'll make for really good filming. It's going to get shared all over and viral. Most importantly, I want my phone in my pocket so that if I come off here and get all fucked up, I can call for help. The neighbors aren't home, or I'd have one of them come over. Cell phone don't really work down here in this valley anyway, so I'm gonna send it. It's down. I didn't die. So I got my brush axe, cleaning all the tops up. That'd be for the wife and kids to feed into the little crappy baby shredder. If you don't have one of these, the Fiskars brush axe, Fiskars brush axe, you should get one. I got a lot of the tops cleaned off, all the leafy bits. I'm gonna go through and buck it all up. Just kissed those two outside baby trees, so they're gonna be fine. They're gonna make it. Didn't break anything or nothing like that. I do want to get it drugged back before my wife finds out. She doesn't really watch my YouTube stuff, so she'll never know. That's it. We're going to get it bucked up and leave it laying in place for the children to clean up. We'll hook the wagon up to the tractor and then come over, stack what's going to be firewood, and all the brushy bits will go into the crappy little electric wood chipper for mulch for the fruit trees. Cut this one down to feed those ones. I got like an hour of daylight left, so that's going to be it. I'm going to try to edit this into some... Hey, there's my little saw. You got to have one of these guys, too. Try to get this edited into something semi-coherent, and thanks for stopping by. We'll see y'all next week. Didn't even die. The tree guys, though. There's something else. It scared the shit out of me. I wasn't but 3 feet off the ground.